Finally tonight, they put their lives on the line, going above and beyond the call of duty. And today, President Biden awarded them with the government's highest military honor. Tonight, 4 soldiers, 4 heroes of the Vietnam War honored. Specialist 5, Dwight W. Birdwell from Oklahoma, was in a military installation near Saigon when it was ambushed in 1968. Yet he battled even after enemy troops blew his gun out of his hands, injuring him, placing himself in danger to protect so many. And today, Specialist 5 Birdwell became the first member of Cherokee Nation in nearly 40 years to earn a Medal of Honor.
I was able to save people, but it also brings honor to the Cherokee people. I did my duty. I served well.
Specialist 5 Dennis M. Fujii from Hawaii, a crew chief aboard a helicopter ambulance. At just 21, Fujii was on his second Vietnam tour. When his helicopter crashed, Fujii insisted his crew be evacuated before him. He wouldn't be rescued for days, receiving a hero's welcome when he got back home to Hawaii, the president praising his humility.
Specialist Fujii downplayed his own contributions, simply saying, I quote, "I like my job. I like to help other people who need help out there."
Major John J. Duffy of New York. He was at Fire Support Base Charlie when it came under enemy fire in 1972. He stayed behind with the wounded, arranging for their rescue. Duffy, already honored with 64 awards and decorations, wearing some of those at the White House today, as he earned one more.
Each of those awards are appreciated, so you're proud.
Staff Sergeant Edward N. Kaneshiro from Hawaii never did make it back home. A father of 5, he was a squad leader when his unit came under heavy fire. Sergeant Kaneshiro saving the lives of his platoon. He would die in combat less than 3 months later. His son John going into the Army just like Dad. And today he accepted the Medal of Honor on his behalf.
I didn't have that father figure. You know, my family would tell me he was a kind person. I hope I can be like him.
Quite a tribute for true heroes.